Продолжаем. Так, что у нас тут? Планетки, да, исследуем. Банник. Запасы богатые, аномалий нет. Ищем реса. Реса точка есть. Должно быть. Ну пока четенько. Жила за жилой, блядь. Раскапывается, добывается. О, пойдет, пойдет. Нашел все-таки. Прям так четко останавливаю, блядь, на этих ресах. Прикольно. Так, вроде ресов больше там особо-то и нет. Спускаемся пониже. А уже тоже запасы скудные, блин. Так, ищем какую-нибудь крупную залежь. Вроде крупная. Пойдет, пойдет. Ну, а вот ресы и закончились. Так, это у нас гамаю. Здесь скудные запасы. Не густо. О, для скудных запасов пойдет. По-любому. Маловато как-то. О, другое дело. Так, снизу вроде пусто, да? Ищем дальше. Опа. Пойдет, наверное. Иридий надо брать. Вроде нормально. О, пойдет. Это у нас платина получается. Так, что-то еще есть. Помади. Ресов точка нет. Вот дальше. Ищем, ищем. Так, вижу две планеты. Ну, давай тогда сразу же заправимся. Подзаправимся, так сказать. Заправочку сделаем. Так, это у нас зернитра. Зернитра. Тут у нас богатый запас. Заебок. Хочется сотку нулевого элемента. Пока что редко встречается. Но он вообще редкий. Но в системах прям, блядь, радуешься, когда его находишь, потому что, блядь, ну, настолько он редок. Редкий экземплярчик в натуре. Опа. Надо брать. Белая планетка, кстати. Какие-то то ли горы, то ли реки, то ли каньоны. Непонятно. Каньоны, наверное. Не думаю, что это горы такие здоровенные. Хотя, почему бы и нет. Надо брать. Сзади же конкретно. Так, это у нас палать. Запасы с богатых на умеренно скакнули. Охуеть. Так. Быстро однако Ареса нашел. И это были большие запасы, между прочим. Так, тут надо Джек помочь, да? На Праге. Так, Джек автоматически выбралась. И Касуми возьмем. Ага, да. Навыки надо распределить. Как раз таки Джек. Дольше удерживать врагов в воздухе. Охуеть, 12 секунд. Целая группа бойцов в воздух. Одного или нескольких, наверное, нескольких-то имбой выброс. Погнали.
See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Ну, в смысле? А кто говорил, что хочет взорвать базу? Нет уж, раз прилетели. Будем взрывать. Ты же сама этого хотела.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the
Или
ground.
она сама не знает, чего хочет. Так бы и сказала. Ну, сейчас какие-нибудь роботы будут или бомбяки. Я так полагаю. Ну а кто еще? Где-то неожиданно появится. А что им тут делать-то, блядь? Место довольно скромненько. Так, четверочка у нас гранатка, да, значит? Так, не будем спешить, сначала осмотрим, что у нас здесь есть. Может, какие-нибудь сундуки, блядь, секретные. Вроде ничего, да?
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Как скажешь, проникнем, да взорвем. Я так понимаю, она заброшена чисто, по идее, может быть. В прошлый раз же сбежали они отсюда.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They will not stop in starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Дети в контейнерах. Так, оранжевая, не голубых. Оранжевая, голубая. Оранжевая, голубая. Голубая, оранжевая. Голубая, оранжевая. Так, 3 зеленых. Время заканчивается. О, успел. 3 как кредитов. Плотно, плотно. Все так заросло, капец, сколько я здесь не было.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again.
Призрак.
Sounds like this facility turned its back on Cerberus.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Что-то скрывали от призрака. Ну да, это же база Цербера бывшая.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Ну, может, на этой планете типа растительность быстро растет. Даже не знаю. Так, тут не подняться, да? Ну да. Или какие-нибудь хищные растения, тоже вариант.
On it.
Sure thing.
Вперед, что это было? Надо узнать.
They're coming from the front.
On it. Got you.
Got you, screw you, motherfucker.
Nobody left but us.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
Не знаю, что они изучали в этой лаборатории. Точнее, в ходе этих боев.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Не знаю, сколько времени она провела в этой лаборатории.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
Ее накачивали наркотиками.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Ее охотили за победу.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Ебать ливень, конечно.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
О, она начала бунт, говорится.
We won't find any answers standing around.
Right.
Но она может тоже не совсем правду говорить. О, кто-то Варма.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Да, кто-то здесь еще, да, есть? Видимо. Интересно, посмотрим. Может, кто-то ищет Джек. О, нулевой элемент. Имба. Тупо.
They've seen us.
Кровавая стая, блядь. Бандюки.
Down you go. Take that.
Чего они здесь забыли, интересно? Кто-то их послал сюда.
That had to hurt.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
I'm saying these tables are the perfect size for little kids. Dissecting children. Oh, God.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Так, 3 оранжевых. 3 оранжевых. Нет, не то, там еще и белое. Нету 3 оранжевых, пиздец. А вот есть. Белые 3 оранжевых. Белые 3 оранжевых. Не то. Но тут не повезло. Во-первых, я сам, блядь, не угадал, а во-вторых, долго не было первого элемента.
No sweat. So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb. Got it.
Идем.
Down you go. Grabbing cover.
As good a place as any.
Тут же Варма, тут же бандюки. Да уж, блять, лаборатория тюрьма для детей. Пиздец. Это жестко.
They kept kids here.
Кариета, отлично.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Столовая, походу. Стол стоять. Поэтому столовая.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
This whole place was built to turn you into what you are.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Ну так а что теперь делать? Она сильный биотик, пусть это использует. То, что как бы другие жертвовали ради нее, но они хотели типа в Джек вложиться. И по итогу у них получилось. То есть только есть одно но, она сбежала. Так, белые, 3 оранжевых. Опа, есть. Оранжевая палочка и зеленый есть. Белый и 3 оранжевых. А вот теперь повезло. Все было.
This might be useful.
Сила биотического удара.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
Она по-другому заполнила события.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Героические ответы есть, блядь. Отступнические. Интересно. Здесь даже электричество есть. То есть база заброшена, электричество есть. Это как так? Опа, нихуя тут. Бандюков.
Hey, Arash. It's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my own. I want them dead. Concentrate fire. All squad. Form up. Tighten up. I want aggression and I want it now. Let's go. I'll kill them myself.
Tip for you.
Я зараз все распалялся на самом деле, блядь. Дробаша в гениалочах, чисто.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Arash is in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it.
А, ну это типа бандюки-мародеры, я понял.
We got him.
В заброшенную лабораторию решили нажиться. Ну, один из них говорил, что они не нашли ничего полезного. Чего интересно. Ага, я понял, что за цифра написано сверху при вскрытии. Это типа куш. Сколько дадут?
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Uresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Это этот самый ученый, который работал в этой лаборатории, когда Джек еще была под контролем у них. Ну и зачем ты
Why
здесь?
did you come back?
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
Хочется начать заново, блять, лабораторию установить. Как же ты сбежал?
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down, but then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
Или он не был ученым? Тоже Джек был подопытным, и он хочет восстановить лабораторию. Странно.
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Вперед, блядь.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck. Get out of here. Go. He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Чел решил
See the
лабораторию
scarring on the wall
восстановить.
here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him.
Типа сумасшедший горец. Тут начался ее путь. Дальнейший я понял.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Да, битье по стенам не помогало.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
У меня куча неприятных
I
воспоминаний.
used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Ебать, там бомбочка. Нихуя. Я думал, что они хотели лабораторию взорвать и не понял. Лол. Окей. Нормально так.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something.
Стали поговорить. Не, давай сначала к лабораторному столу, блять. Апгрейды сделаем. Всего отряда увеличивает биотический урон. Хорошо. Продолжительность действия биотики. Длительность действия биотических умений. Отлично. Тали мы вроде бы крайне, да, нашли. Надо еще, говорит, Тали помочь. Она на инженерной, если я правильно помню. С нашими инженерами. Как бы логично, блять, но даже слишком.
What has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With it,
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me
Кого?
of treason.
Какая
I'm
нахрен нужна?
scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Ее обвиняют, блять, ее это самое командование, так сказать. Командование ее фракции, но при этом она ничего не делала.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Надо ей помочь.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Не знаю, чего ее
What happens if
обвиняют.
you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
То есть, если признают виновной, то как бы прогонят. Больше свою фракцию не повинает.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
То есть уходит только тот, кого изгнали. Например, дети изгнанного могут вернуться.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No, she made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Редко, да, обвиняют.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Да, нельзя задерживаться, говорят, ты похер, что тебя там изгонят. И ну, конечно, поможем ей. Как
Okay,
иначе?
let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Ну окей, разберемся. Что за хрень, блядь? Никого она не предавала, ей даже разрешение выдали, блядь. То, что она может к Нормандии присоединиться.
No messages for you, Commander.
Сообщений нет, да? Ну, нет так нет. Ага, здесь теперь можно просканировать, да? А, или мы здесь сканировали уже. А что там тогда за планета была? А, вот, на Праге, точно, на Праге. Так, тут сканировать нельзя. Ну ладно. Далее в следующую звездную систему. Пусть будет Кертасия. Ух ты ж, блять, какое здоровенное солнце. Так, здесь есть Наресса с умеренными запасами. Окей, окей.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Запасы скудны. Только не это.
Probe launched.
Чего? Скудные тоже пойдут в дело. Скудные, не скудные, а тратить иногда приходится. Пойдет, пойдет.
Launching probe.
Ну, маловато как-то. Еще поискать. Может это? Вроде хоть что-то есть. Запасы скудные, при этом где-то кланочка-то есть. Кланочка другая с лесами. Опа. А вот и реса. Это у нас с Эридией. Окей. Всего одна планетка? Серьезно? Я там Шепард, бля, сквозь планету летать может. Хорош, хорош, ёпта. Так, тут две планетки всего, да? На Коллапше или Коллапше. Тем временем на планете Я умеренные запасы. Ага. Есть, кстати говоря, нулевой элемент. Мне уже нравится эта планетка. О, ебать. Если бы умеренная реса. Всего понемногу называется.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Нулевой элемент надо брать по-любому. Иридия тоже пригодится.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
Палладий, блядь. Сюда-ка.
Probe launched.
О, нулевой элемент. Заебок. Запасы уже скудные. То есть осталось немного.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Ну, пойдет,
Probe
наверное.
away.
Запас-то скудный. Точно. Так, тефнут. Тефнут со скудными запасами.
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Интересно, хватит ли зондов на скудный запас? Ну, чисто по идее должно хватить, если только большие кладки брать. Большие залежи. Ну, пойдет, наверное.
Launching probe.
Опа.
Probe away.
Погоди сюда-ка. Ну, чё, вроде
Probe
нормально.
launched.
Пойдет,
Launching
пойдет.
probe.
Так, нужны зонды. Не хватило все-таки зондов, но ничего. Сейчас летаем. Возьмем еще.
Rule at 1/2 capacity.
Хорошо, что здесь есть топливный склад. Там, блядь, был в системке, где не было просто топливного склада. Пришлось сначала взять другую, потом возвращаться, потом добираться до системы этой звездной. Пиздец. Путь был, короче говоря, далек. Здесь-то другое дело. Удобно. Причем непонятно, почему там не было этих самых, блядь, топливной
Probe
станции.
away.
Просто не было, да и все. То есть я могу и влево, да, тоже листать? Ну да. Что-то вправо листаю. Вправо так вправо. Ищем Ареса, ищем Ареса. Может, этого достаточно будет. Так-то тоже неплохо. Ну, тоже пойдет. Так, пока не вижу, где могут быть ресы, блять. Может быть, больших запасов уже не осталось кладок, блять. Тогда будем такие более маленькие брать. Ну вот, вроде довольно большая. О, ресы закончились. Так, Клавшу тоже исследовали. Ну все, нубийский простор осмотрен. Чисто просторно, бомбадя, нубийский же. Так, куда дальше? Если я так понял, все, да, осмотрели. И даже дальний Амот. Помочь Тали, порог Волхалы. Ну погнали, поможем. Чем сможем. Рахиллея. Ох, ебать, тут два солнца, и что тут такое? Охуеть. Ну давай с этой планеты и начнем тогда. Мигрирующий флот. Так, Тали уже выбрано, да, получается? Возьмем с собой Дока, умника. Пусть будет. Я там 22 навыка, блять. Мы ее не брали с собой, кажется, ни разу. Носит урон, здоровье броне и биотическим барьером цели. Значительный урон всем врагам поблизости. Да нет, пусть будет один. Один или одно. Так, атаковать своих союзников. О, пойдет тоже. Чего бы нет. Мощность генерируемого защитного поля. Нескольких синтетических противников. Я, наверное, лучше длительность одного, чтобы он хуярил так хуярил. Конкретно. Ага, я понял. Пусть цикады будет и пушка-палач. Так, чего Тали? Дробовик. Пушка-палач, хорошо. Шепард. Мне вот с мотыгой понравилось. Наверное, ее и возьмем. Посмотрим хоть как ее мигрирующий флот выглядит.
Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Так, кто тут главный, мадафак?
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. And technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives of Orly. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keep us alive. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
С уважением, блять.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Captain. We came as soon as we heard about the charges against Tali.
It's good that you did. There were already people pressing to try her in absentia.
What? Why? They never move that quickly.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no. I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Тали, значит, обвиняет в том, что она где-то приволокла. Она говорит, что где-то не приволокла, она приволокла запчасти. В интересах кварианской безопасности выход до завершения суда запрещен.
You should speak with Admiral Brown. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such...
If Tali Zora can't even get the Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Tali Zora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Что за игры с именами, ебать?
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Понятно. Эти, как бы, слова со смыслом, блять, скажем так.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Ага, это значит тетя Тали, и она решила отказаться от участия в суде, чтобы не навредить Тали.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Пиздец, говорит. Честь для меня как неожиданно. Ужасная идея. Ну, попробуем еще.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promise that I would not delay you.
Рассказать правду, чтобы в нее поверили. Ну ладно. О, все уже в сборе. Ебать тут кварианцев, конечно. Ну позабей.
conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive.
Kill us alive.
The accused Talia Zora of West Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Talia crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Talia's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard West Normandy, your crew member Talia Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vasnima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Ну, хули она не виновна.
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Мы прилетели и
What are
захватили.
you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Крепкие уже у тебя нервы, говорится. Она окаменела, стоит ли опасаться нету.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Должна ради Тали. Если это докажет лояльность, блядь. Охуенный ответ.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Погнали. Лабораторию отобьем, да? Где там, блядь?
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
К суду она была готова морально, жив ли ее отец, неизвестно.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Можно поговорить с адмиралами.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Полетим, значит, на челноке, не на нормальной.
Loyal Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tally could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Это я нормально, значит.
Do you remember anything else about the collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good.
Ну, он такой на нервах, да, блядь?
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far. Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Shepard spoke well to the king.
Cal Rieger.
Shepard, Telizora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, stayed to argue the charges against Telizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the
Хочет
Admiralty board?
помочь Тали, да?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Да, помогать, видимо, не будет, да?
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
Ага, это про то задание с радиоактивным солнцем. Но говорят, что Геты вряд ли бы решились повышать радиацию от
What does that
солнца.
dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Опасная, да, тема солнца. Может рвануть.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Да, ямунка у них такая, блядь. Никакая, скорее.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there. Shepard, good to see you again.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Типа от болезней, блядь, погибает больше, чем от ранений. Если я правильно понял.
Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Кто-то, может быть, подставить, да, решил? Тали, блядь.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rail agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rail should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Она, значит, политику, да, блядь? Что ударить, если я поддерживать, то она от корабля что-то хочет отыгрывать. Шалра.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Хотела как лучше, но по факту подставила.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Hangirls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Я типа добрый
I'm
намерение.
afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Так, говорит, мы ничего не знаем.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Ну, может, там кто-то выжил на этой станции, на исследовательском корабле.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tally was born. Her mother and I had synced off our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Ага, пузырь, короче, для детей, чтобы иммунку, блядь, не просадить.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tally and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Ага, отец Тали был очень преданным, ярым сторонником своего клана. Не отвлекался на лишнее.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tally, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Понятно, какие-нибудь бумаги найдем, может еще что-нибудь найдем, чтобы Тали оправдали.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war with the Geth?
I am not, Tally, but others are.
О, некоторые с гетами хотят повоевать, блядь.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you
We
can't
grow
take on the
tired. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Интересная новость. Может быть, им стоит помочь. Почему бы нет?
I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tally's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tally, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. Put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. Shh, crawling with Geth.
Whoa,
Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tally. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Ага. Геты, то есть на этом корабле исследовательском. Неизвестно сколько выживших на десант, типа, который должен был Исследовательский корабль «Отбить». Проводил задания, немногие вернулись.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Разные взгляды у них с Корисом, короче.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Как они грузовик отбили в юношестве.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Политика здесь также
Hang in
продвигается.
there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, can...
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
Не все верят в то, что Тали Гетта не доставлял. Активировано.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Нормальное название, говорит.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Разные взгляды, поэтому неприязнь.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael'Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali'Zorah. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Хотят, значит, свою базу гетов обновить.
We should move on.
Но не
Goodbye,
все.
Tali'Zorah. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Так, нам, я так понимаю, сюда, да?
If Tali'Zorah is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an ethical one.
Да, попиздеть Шепард, блять. Магиот, магиот. Сбегаем сюда, посмотрим, появилось ли что-нибудь. Да нет, чё нового. Тогда погнали обратно. Так, надо, короче, отбить исследовательскую станцию, исследовательский корабль геттов.
I didn't expect a human to be
И
such a
принести доказательство, что Тali'Zorah геттам не помогала.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing them. Tali'Zorah is guilty.
Кто-то обвиняет Tali'Zorah, кто-то нет.
Tali'Zorah Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Знаем, что там.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Alright. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Ну, гетты, я так понимаю, откуда-то узнали, что на исследовательском корабле создается оружие против них, и решили его перехватить своевременно.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali'Zorah. Kira Selai.
Видимо, она где-то рядышком, да? Ну да. Расчелнук. Отбитие гетто фонарей. Без пощады!
Grabbing cover.
Taking cover. We'll avoid direct fire.
Down.
Just letting down. Clean hit.
One down.
Got one. Look sharp. Hope the target.
Лови аптечку.
One down. They should stop.
А гетов тут до хера, конечно, блядь. Лучше из сила брошен. Со стороны гетов.
All enemies accounted for.
Значит, что-то важное. Кредиты. Еще кредиты.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution.
Перегрузка систем.
Rael'Zorah ordered us to bypass standard safety.
Включение систем
Security
защиты.
protocols will take too long.
потом напали гетто, они, наверное, отключали, создавали помехи. Ремонтный дроид. Дроид.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Тот самый дрон, часть которого она отправляла.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Но чтобы лучше понять гетов и лучше с ними справляться, это ключ к этому.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Как бы отправляла посылки либо сама, либо там корабль прилетал, если находка была очень ценной.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Собиратели, да, короче?
Does that salvage gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something
Раз она говорит, что она все проверяла, то как бы, то она невиновна. Голубой и оранжевый. Три палочки, идущие в бок оранжевого цвета. Оранжевый и два голубых. Это было довольно просто. Корректный тем. Так, а это, видимо, десантники, да? Оранжевый, два голубых. Два оранжевых. Блять, сверху было. Голубой и белый. Блять, сверху было нам. Отлично. Крепость щита гетов. Крепкость.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, killer. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Момент вторжения гетов, я так понимаю.
Get ready to fight.
Вперед.
Indeed. Nothing faster than to speak up on the phone.
Надо точку. Стойте там, сторожа. Я пока смотрю, что тут есть. Кредиты. Еще кредиты. Хорошо.
Lockdown navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
То есть они защитили свой флот, а потом где-то всех перебили. я взял, да? Ну да.
I'm taking cover. Ahead of us.
Should do the best.
Думаю, пора ее поменять. Дави аптечку брать. Патронов нет. Пошмаляли конкретно так. Чищенный палладий. Да не, где там по-любому пиздец, это Шепард. С командой. Так, тут 3 коконитов, да? Стенная консоль.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Опыт над силами гетов. Пытались понять, как обойти защиту от перепрограммирования. Так, ну и что ты об этом думаешь?
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Ну, говорится, оно того стоило. Надо же как-то с гетами бороться.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Пытались, короче говоря, сделать прорыв по борьбе с гетами.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
Но раз начали, то оно того стоит, конечно.
If you don't take back your home, the Geth win.
I won't let that happen. Not today. Not ever. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Подбодрили ее, да? 4 отступника, блять. Хуя. Мне кажется, наоборот, подбодрили нормально так. Аптечку, блядь. Все. Ебать их там прет, конечно. Его туча, блядь. Патронов уже много. Сюда. Фу. Жестко, жестко. Почти все патроны из одной пушки уходят на такую перестрелку средней жесткости. Кредиты. Но пока ее отца вроде не нашли, но где-то могли его и похитить, кстати говоря. Почему нет? Чисто гипотетически. Труп кварианца. Ее ли это отец?
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Поддержать ее.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
Погиб, да и отец.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The gets have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Ну.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you.
Ну да,
It's not
оставил
perfect.
сообщение.
It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I care. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Так, ну значит ядро, да, где-то уничтожить.
That's the last of them.
Чтобы они новые нейросети не образовывали. Полтора кредитов. Пойдет. Элементы питания. Тоже пойдет. $2700, мадафак. Это мне такое надо. Я так понимаю, выживших нет, да, среди кварианцев, или как они там себя называют. Опа. Лови аптечку, блядь. Блядь, прайм, сука, сзади. Лови аптечку. Еще. Ну, берем так себе дамажит, конечно. Вообще не густо, максимально. Модель корабля флотилия. Кредиты. Так, получить доказательства.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any get we missed. looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just... This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
О, пренебрег техникой безопасности. Понятно. Где-то вышли из-под контроля.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Что необходимо использовать?
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our
Не
people's
хочет про
history.
отца
I cannot.
рассказывать.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
Ну что, не будем тогда подставлять ее отца?
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Посмотрим, что они скажут.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Так, сейчас Шепард, блядь, расскажет. Бери корабль.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Завести толпу, бля. Не, давай бежи скача. А если попробовать это нажать?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth of the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
Начнем с козырей.
I fail to see what relevance.
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
Ну да,
You want people to
конечно.
sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people.
Шепард, блядь,
I can't think of
ультует
stronger
нахуй.
evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Виновен. Ну а хули.
Talizora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
О, нормально.
Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Не нужно воевать, удачи на войне. Не, начали отбивать, давайте.
With this trial over, I hope you can get back to more important matters, like taking your homeworld back from the Geth.
We'll drink a toast on the homeworld, Shepard. Mark my words.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Talizora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Не ради Раэля. А чего расстраиваться? Честь ее отца не запятнена, не запятнана. Ее не изгнали, отпустили.
I wasn't gonna let Talizora Vas Normandy get exiled on my watch.
Thank you, Captain.
We can use this.
Ну да. Готовченко.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Новости об учреждении на Праге от разведотдела сервера. Мертвы, как большинство объектов. Учреждение на Праге было уничтожено. Так, ну давай еще тогда сбегаем к Тали. Посмотрим, что она скажет. Все-таки задание выполнили. Может, что-то новенькое открылось.
Kila, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Нормально так судить.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
Ну, говорит, так бывает.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Да, конечно, блять, задание-то выполнено. Можно и проверить. Может, что-нибудь новенькое скажет. Так, мне в другую сторону. Вот сюда. Там какие-то улучшения были. Урон технического оружия. 40%. Нихуя себе. Берем, конечно. О, крепость щита гетов. 25% к прочности щитов. Члены отряда получают возможность использовать технологию щитов гетов. Щитов гетов. 25%, блять. Более крепкие щиты, мадафак. Нихуя вот так-то. Так, тут можно выбрать оружие, да? Для отряда. Но мне пока не нужно это.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tally. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Tally's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
My female intuition says she wants to be more than just good friends.
Надеюсь, блядь. Чему все придумываете? А чё бы и нет, да?
I always felt there might be
Шепард у
some
нас
innocence
парень-то
there.
свободный,
There
блядь.
is. It's in her body language. How she turns to you when you enter the room. How she watches your every move. Quarians are so fascinating to me. They also make me a little sad.
Это еще почему?
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding, and passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
Так, ну ладно. На этом пока что все.